All right, so for language arts today, you're going to be reading more of My Favorite Chaperone, answering questions 4 through 6, and then vocabulary strategy context clues, page 29, and there's a chart in your packet. Okay, so you're going to read, answer questions 4 through 6 right here, and then the vocabulary strategies context clues, right? Looking at these directions. The context of a word is made up of the punctuation marks, words, sentences, and paragraphs that surround the word. When you encounter an unfamiliar word, its context may provide you with clues that can help you understand its meaning. And then they give you an example right here. Okay, so right, when we're looking at context clues, it's going to help us figure out what the word means. So Mr. Walsh, the vice principal, came into our class. He whispered something to Miss Coe, and she nodded. And then I was stunned because she nodded and pointed at me. Exclamation mark, right? So we can read this and kind of figure out that she means that she was surprised. It was unexpected. And so it's describing how she felt. The exclamation point at the end of the sentence suggests that she did not expect what the principal would call her out of class. So, right, it means surprised or shocked. And then we can always look it up in the definition to find the exact example. So how that's going to work is, right, you're going to find these words. These words were right here, and it gives you the line, right, where you can find them. And then in your packet, so today, right, you should have answered questions 1, and let me zoom out just a little bit, right, 1 and 2 and 3 yesterday. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I thought this was pretty funny. I really like how Maya changes the words to kind of protect her brother from getting in a lot of trouble. And then you're going to answer questions 4 and 5 and 6. And then for the vocabulary and strategy, I made a little table here so you can record your answers here. So the first word is huddled. Okay, and so if we go to line 66 in the story, right? So if you go to line 66, it's on page 5. Line 66, you can see here are the lines right here. It says that it felt like our family just huddled together on a tiny island in the middle of a great American sea. And so that is kind of the context that this word shows up. So I would write, right, you're going to use exact quotes because if you pull it directly out of the text. And here's the word huddled. And what are those context clues? So it felt like our family just huddled together. So, right, family is together on a tiny island. So you can use those clues to give you a guess definition that, it means that huddled, right? Your guess definition is that it is a group that is close together, right? So you don't need to look it up for this. This is based on the clue. What do you think the word huddle means? Now, you might already know what the word means. You huddle up in football, right? It's a group that gets close together. And so, and then you're going to look up the actual definition and put it here. So you're going to find mispronouncing, drizzle, and emeralds. Write down the context clues and then what you guessed that the definition was, and then go find the actual definition.